I was going through some history. I posted some of this to you guys of the Floyd of Rosedale game, which is this week.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
And we all know that the original Floyd of Rosedale was a actual pig.
Yes. A pig-ass pig, as one might say.
But
some pig?
Some pig.
Okay.
Radiant.
An absolute unit.
Hello to double E, double R, double I, double I, double F, double C, 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 C. Hello to our friends at the Museum of English Rural Life.
They liked my picture of, or my video of the pig at the state fair, the really fat one that was doing laps.
I mean, of course they did. That's their lane. They love units. I would be so excited to find out that they listen to this podcast. To be clear, they shouldn't listen to this podcast, but I would be very charmed. If you do, Museum of English Rural Life, and you would like to attend the Pennsylvania Farm Show, please let me know. I would love to take you. You can see all the fluffy cows.
I will say that I found some headlines from the Minnesota student newspaper about this game. Iowa governor attacks Gophers, hints mob action if play is rough. Also, rioting breaks out on Iowa city streets. But the best one is from a editorial, an op-ed. This is from 36, I believe, 35 maybe. People smell a herring. Olsen gets a pig. Pigskin laurels were tossed about with great abandon over the weekend. Inflated porcine epiderm occupied the attention of leading college football teams of the day in upsets. Governors, too, entered into the hoggy forensics.
Inflated porcine epiderm. Incredible stuff. Commish, you got to start taking notes on this.
Oh, this is like what I write. I try to, I read stuff like this and I was like, okay, I'm going to try to imitate this. Stuff like this is right up my alley, and I try to imitate what they wrote back then.
This is an exemplar of the genre.
And I just throw in alliteration for the hell of it because I enjoy it so much.
No, the alliteration is necessary.
Yes.
Alliteration.
Alliteration.
Structural alliteration.
Construction. Alliteration.
I wish that Roget's thesaurus, which was as much a weapon of war now as it was back in the day.
Mm-hmm.
The thesaurus is the friendliest dinosaur. It's also the smartest dinosaur.
I had a thesaurus in my backpack. I'd always have it. I don't know why. I just always had it on me. I had that thing on me. I was like, man, I need a synonym, bitches. Let me just whip out the thesaurus.
Because it helps to have the smartest dinosaur with you.
It does.
Is Floyd of Rosedale the coolest trophy in college football?
It's close.
Axe is probably number one for me. Paul Bunyan's.
Axe, very good. $5 bits of broken chair, very good. Fremont Cannon is a whole fucking cannon.
Didn't we have like a trophy draft in this offseason? But it was just like every trophy, right?
We did, but
I would still put the civil conflict trophy up here.
I mean,
Kevin complained that he chose the Floyd of Rosedale and we mocked him for it. But I feel like that's not how it went. I don't remember this, but it can't be how it went. I wouldn't mock him for that.
I don't know. I'm so old heads to the podcast will know how much I love the Old Oaken Bucket, because not only is there a song about the Old Oaken Bucket, there's a parody of the song about the Old Oaken Bucket. This is true. We've done it live on the podcast. Yes. Also, never forget the land grant trophy. Perhaps one of the few things that associates with Penn State football that I'm unironically kind of hype about. Okay. We love Grandma's knick-knack cabinet. We do.
I mentioned that this was possibly one of the best trophies, and everyone jumped on me mentioning all these other trophies as well, including Battle of the Bones, which just happened.
I mean, you just got to stop that.
No.
You've been doing that lately. You've just been just making statements and putting question marks at the end. Do you agree?
But Commish, that's how we get the engagement. That's how the line goes up.
No. And
also, Jordan lives to start shit. You gotta let him start shit sometimes.
It's just I don't want to go in there and
Orthodox church? Question mark?
Oh my god.
See, here's what I would like to steer this back to college football. I like Floyd of Rosedale. I think that the players should all get to eat pork products on the winning team. Like, you win the game, yes, you get the trophy, but like they have a buffet that they bring out onto the field with just like all sorts of like bacon and
Shoving
ham.
cracklings in your mouth. Yeah.
Well,
Yeah.
So
or
it
they
would look
like
like the NFL Thanksgiving game.
Mhm.
Right, exactly. That's what I want for more games. That's exactly what I want.
or like they roll out a smoker that's had a whole pig in it for, however long you need to have the whole pig in it. And they
Hawaii,
time
do
it
this.
so it's done when the game is done.
And you dig
Hawaii,
up the
you
pig
know
and
what
chip
you
in.
need to do. Hi,
Yes.
please do it. Do the thing. Unearth
Leading the
pig
whole
at
team out
midfield.
to the
Do it.
ceremonial hole in the ground where the pig roast is.
Yes.
Welcome, everyone, to the Sickos Community Podcast. This is our podcast for the evening of October 21st, 2025. As always, I am Jordan. With me tonight, I have Commish, Beth, Pit Girl, and producer Arthur on the ones and twos. Pit Girl, how are you?
It's Tuesday. Happy Tuesday. Also, it's Pit Mom's birthday. Happy birthday, Pit Mom.
Happy birthday, Pit Mom. Beth?
It's October 947th, and I
Yes.
long for the sweet embrace of death.
Yeah, not November because there are assignments due in November. Just
No, I just
Yeah.
October needs to end.
Commish?
Just got back from my kiddos' practice today. They're installing the commish offense,
hell yeah.
which is going good. The coach has actually dubbed me the offensive coordinator now.
Oh, you've been promoted again.
And yeah, he said offensive coordinator. I was like, hey, it's working out.
He's just looking for somebody to fire if it goes south.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, I got hired late, and the last 3 games, only 3 games left in the season. I'm hired, so
You're-
Did you
you're
consider
trying to
yourself to be
like-
the Jerry Neuheisel?
Yeah, that's exactly where I was going to go.
Commission Neuheisel, just coming in, just trying to right the ship of the Patriots. We're working on the fake handoff halfback pass.
Okay.
Which my kiddo got to throw the halfback pass, and it worked. It worked every time. But again, I told him, I'm like, you're not going to get those looks all the time in the game. You got to be able to make football plays if something breaks down, and be ready to tuck and run.
Nope.
Look for
Always go
another
for your.
receiver.
You go for the first look every single time. You stare him down and you throw the ball. Your kid's going to be Arch Manning, whether he wants to be or not.
It's so mean.
That is so
Why
mean.
was no? I'm raising my kid right.
We have a new bowl sponsor
Whoa.
for the Music City Bowl, formerly TransPerfect, is now the Liberty Insurance.
Liberty Mutual.
Liberty Mutual, my bad. Liberty
That's right.
Mutual. Music
Put
City
some
Bowl.
respect on the emu, Jordan.
Make Liberty Bell the official march of this bowl game.
People were saying that this should be the Liberty Bowl, the
Mhm.
other bowl game in Tennessee, but I assume AutoZone has that locked down for a while.
Yeah, I don't think.
AutoZone is big there. Yeah, it would be
Yeah.
funny if we had both a Liberty Bowl and a Liberty Mutual Bowl.
Mm.
But I am glad that they're still calling this the Music City Bowl, so that it's easy to tell them apart.
We just change it to the Music City Bowl.
The
Music City Bowl.
it's because it's the Emu, right? So it's the
Mhm.
Lee Music City Bowl.
Emu City Bowl.
It was only today I
Music City.
realized why he's called the Limu Emu.
Really?
Yes.
Man.
Someone typed it out, and I was like, oh, that makes total sense.
It's definitely one of those mascot things that happens because the employees have been calling it Limu forever.
Mm-hmm.
Absolutely.
And it's like a 3:00 in the morning. Marketing hasn't come up with a new idea, and they're like, Limu mimes with emu.
I hope they bring the emu. Is the emu real or is that CGI? I actually don't know.
I don't think the emu's real. Emus are not nice.
Yeah,
No, they are not
there's
nice.
there's no way they have a trained emu, especially with the run of commercials that they've done. There's no way an emu is making it through that many commercial shoots.
This also presupposes that you can train an emu. And I'm sure that there's going to be someone in our listeners who's like, I've totally trained an emu. I have an emotional support emu. I take it on airplanes. You're a liar. You're a goddamn liar.
Like Jordan, please remember that the nation of Australia went to war with emus and lost.
That is true.
Well, maybe the emus were very well trained, and that's how they won the war.
It was really more of a guerrilla warfare sort of situation, from what I understand.
Wait, gorillas or
That's-
emus?
I knew that was coming.
Sorry,
God damn it.
I had to.
I hear you.
No, I was
I had
asking
to.
for it. I set myself up.
Of course they lost. The human mind cannot deal with the skullduggery of birds.
It's true. We really can't. We're not built for that.
We have some weekday CUSA, as they're wanting us to say it.
Again, we made inexcusably awesome for you, Conference USA. You can have it.
They didn't want it because they're trying to rhyme weekday with CUSA.
But no one calls it CUSA.
No.
Everyone says CUSA, which they don't want. We have two games going on.
Does anything rhyme with CUSA?
Medusa?
Pupa.
Noose.
Ugh.
No, that's
This
bad.
is inexcusable.
Lusa.
No.
I'm basically trying to speak like Jar Jar.
Yeah.
Yusa? A Yusa Kusa Bowl.
No.
I hate this.
Yeah,
So
nope.
put the TV menu options on the screen.
They have been having some trouble tonight at FIU with their cameras. They've been leaving the menu options up on the screen sometimes.
I'm looking
been
up
enjoying that
rhymes here.
thoroughly.
Medusa was the best here.
Okay.
And then Tuscaloosa?
Yeah.
Tuscaloosa
Oh
Kusa?
yeah, not where the team is located.
Not yet.
Yeah, you never
Ragusa.
know. SEC
Okay.
could make a move.
Kennesaw State 30. We're in the fourth quarter right now. Kennesaw State 31, FIU 17. This has been sort of Kennesaw State's game most of this game. FIU has been rallying though. WKU 20, La Tech 14. WKU jumped out to a big lead. La Tech has been chasing them.
Mm.
I found out tonight about a Northern Irish kicker.
Yes.
Oh?
His name is Jack. Is it Callaway?
Presumably, yes. I would have to go double check. Hang on. I saw somebody posting about him in our mentions. Evidently, he's 6'6". That's a
he's-
large lad.
Is it the Western Kentucky kicker?
It's like him and Hosier.
I think it might be Western Kentucky.
Jack Cassidy?
Jack Cassidy, thank you.
Yeah.
Yeah, 6'6" Northern Irishman field goal kicker who just kicked a 53-yarder that was good by well over 20 yards. Per ericisgood.bsky.social. Again, a 6'6" Irishman. There's two of those, and we know who they are. It's him and Hosier. That's it. Balloons.
Balloons. We will keep you updated on those tomorrow night as well. It will be done by the time you listen to this. Mitsu at Delaware and Missouri State at New Mexico State. Guys, we need to preview a special game tonight.
Okay.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Our friend Bill Connolly, friend of the program, been on the show before, love him, who does
Yeah, that's
SP Plus for ESPN and for himself,
Mm-hmm.
is able to come up with a list every week of all 766 major college football programs. We're not talking about NCCAA, we're not talking about NJCAA, things like that. But every other program he lists together. And, you know, there have been some fun things. This week, Presbyterian was above Oklahoma State.
Mhm.
And Harding was very close on them, former D2 champion. Ferris State was close to them.
Yes.
Ferris State was.
Also, Penn State is still at like 17 for some reason.
The number's still like Penn State. Yes.
Yeah, that's very funny to me.
But down at the very bottom, for the last 2 weeks at 766 and 765, there have been two teams, New England College and Maine Maritime. And they've been circling each other. Neither have won a game yet this year. And this week they play.
It's happening.
Now,
happenings.
unfortunately, Oberlin had an off week, a bye week, and somehow managed to drop below them to 766.
Oh, they lost
This
the
is-
bye week. You hate to see it.
Oberlin lost a bye week.
So this is 764 versus 765. I know it may not have the same draw for y'all, but I
You
put
kidding
here,
me? These are serious threats to Teal.
Beth, I think Teal might be single-digit favorites over these guys.
Single digits is all they can score, Jordan.
Perfect.
So you're telling me Teal would have a chance?
Yes, absolutely. I would like to draw your attention, y'all, to the Google Doc
Mhm.
because on here, well, first off, game will be available on the Team One Sports app. We will guide you to it when it happens on Saturday, listeners.
Mm-hmm.
Maine Maritime in all their games this year has scored 63 points and has allowed 352.
Oh,
They have not scored in the first or third quarter ever this year.
Even quarters only.
Mm-hmm. New England College has only scored 49 points this year and has given up 303.
Oh boy.
They're more of a middle eight team, outer eight team, with most of their scoring happening in the first and fourth. Some highlights and some people to watch in this game. Maine Maritime favors a rush-heavy offense, 600 rushing yards through 6 games. 100 rushing yards a game is basically what they top out as is like really good offense here. Unfortunately, their defense has given up over 1,500 yards rushing.
I want to acknowledge the typo here. It said until just now 15,000 rushing yards, and I was like, "Is this possible? This feels like maybe it could be possible for this team." And then I thought about it a little bit more, and that's too many rushing yards.
They are averaging 8 points a game and are giving up about 58 points a game.
And this is why I thought 15,000 rushing yards allowed was plausible.
Now, New England College is only averaging 8 points a game. Something has to give in this game, folks.
This is perhaps the ultimate stoppable force versus movable object game, and I look forward to finding out what moves.
Mm-hmm.
We got some names here. Austin Harris, running back for Maine Maritime, is their rush leader with 427 yards on 93 carries. That is, of their 600 rushing yards through 6 games, that is about 2/3. And then we have New England College's Isian Taylor leads the Pilgrims with 243 rushing yards. I don't know what's going to happen here. We like to say that a lot at this game, but this is so outside of our usual, like, how do we even handicap this? Listeners, we're just going to go.
I'm working on it.
Go ahead, Kamish, but also, if you are even thinking about gambling on this game, the line is 1-800-GAMBLER, folks.
All right. So they both have a common opponent.
Okay.
And the common opponent we talked about on the previous podcast.
Is
the
it Nicole?
NCAA record holder, Monty Quinn of Curry College.
Yes.
Woohoo!
That's right. So Monty Quinn, who's at the NCAA rushing record, has played both of these teams this year already. So Maine Maritime, it played Monty Quinn and Curry College. They lost 60-0.
Okay.
The stats for Monty Quinn in that game: 15 attempts, 179 yards, averaged 11.9 per carry, along of 33. Only one touchdown. Curry overall ran for 327 yards, and they passed for 179 yards. So nothing, they lost 60-0. It's fine. Now, Curry College played New England, and it was 62-7. Curry College won. So New England actually scored on Curry College. Now, Monty Quinn had 16 carries for 217 yards. He had 2 touchdowns and an average 13.4 per carry. So they gave up 453 rushing yards total and 204 yards passing. So it seems like, I'm just going to say this, maybe Maine Maritime has a better defense.
Okay.
Maybe. I don't know.
We're going to find out.
Maine Maritime is 765. Who is the new program? Is it New England College?
It's New
the new
England
program?
College. Yes,
Okay.
they are new.
Okay.
And our friends at Reddit CFB were there for their very first game, and we got some really
Yes.
good pictures.
That's cool.
I believe Maine Maritime may have cut their football program for a bit or something as well.
Yeah.
Actually, no. Yes, they did. They had no program for 2020 to 2023.
Hmm.
So they're
All right.
sort of like brand new back too.
Where's Maine Maritime located? It's in Castine, Maine. I probably said that wrong because, or is it better not be Castine, but it could be Castine. Maine Justice.
This is also
Maine Maritime. Oh my God. It's on like an island. Oh my God.
Oh, we got another school on an island.
Holy
Maine's on
crap.
island too.
Yeah.
Wow. Okay, so it's south of Bangor, Maine, Bangor,
Maine?
whatever, Bangor,
Banger.
Bangor, Maine. But it's south of Bangor. But yeah, it's totally
Kamish,
on an
this is a
island.
peninsula.
Oh, I'm sorry. Monster Island is actually a peninsula.
At least it appears to be a peninsula. The town of Castine.
Yeah, I don't think the British Canal goes completely across the to make it an island.
Yeah,
Does a canal count for making something an island?
Technically,
I think so.
Ish. Unclear.
yes.
So
sound off in the comments if you think a canal can make something
geologists, and I know we have some, or geographers, sound off in the comments.
Hatch Cove, British Canal, tidal swimming pond.
Where's New England College?
It's in New Hampshire, in Henniker.
Henniker, New Hampshire. Okay, is that nice?
I mean, it's New Hampshire.
What does that mean? No?
Yes and no is the correct way of thinking about that. Like New Hampshire is gorgeous, but it is also the place where all the libertarians moved, tried to start their own town, and then got invaded by bears because there was no trash collection. So,
I would say, yeah. So it's like west of Concord.
Concord. I would like to show you guys Patty the Pilgrim.
Okay.
I was so hoping you would.
Thank you. Oh my God. What's up with the teeth?
They have a newer version of him, I think. But still with some epic chompers.
Teeth.
Oh, yeah. Oh.
The Pilgrims famously had great dental plans. It was part of their whole religious thing.
Now I want to show you their actual logo though.
Lisa needs braces.
It's hilarious. It's Buff Pilgrim.
I do like Jacked Pilgrim.
He's so jacked.
Jacked Pilgrim.
They didn't eat 2,000 calories a day. There's no way he could be that jacked.
I mean, probably not.
Pilgrims didn't lift. That was sinful.
But they did have to go chop wood and stuff.
I like to imagine that this logo is occurring in the same cinematic universe as the Duquesne logo, and they're just glaring at each other.
Yes. Robert Morris is also out there glaring at them.
Glaring.
I'm trying to see if Maine Maritime has a mascot.
I have no idea what this town name is. Can you say, is it looks like it's spelled like Con to Cook, New Hampshire?
I don't know.
Okay. It's right outside of Concord.
The first thing that comes up on Google when you Google Maine Maritime mascot is a shark.
I don't think that's it though.
I don't think so either, because it's like a lacrosse player. It's a women's lacrosse player in a left shark costume. But I'm choosing to believe that this is perhaps their mascot.
They are the Mariners. Anyways, that is not our game of the week, listeners, because we do not pick non-FBS games to be our game of the week. But we heartily recommend that you tune in. We will remind you about this game as well.
There is a Facebook post from Maine Maritime Athletics.
Okay.
We are Mariners. It is not a mascot like lions or bears. It is our identity. Mariners form a tight-knit, resilient community. Mariners unite in the most difficult times and display tremendous strength and character in the face of adversity. It sounds like this was in response to something that occurred on campus in 2022, which is sad to hear. but I do like We Are Mariners. It's not a mascot like Lions or Bears.
I found the main Mariners mascot, but it's for an ECAHL team, East Coast Hockey League team.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't. It's not associated with, but I enjoy the picture.
I like it.
Oh, this is a very good picture.
Like a puffin.
Yeah, I
Kind
think
of.
that is a puffin.
Yeah.
It looks like a puffin.
Listeners, we're gonna do our usual Tuesday when we record this, but Thursday when you listen thing, where we will talk
Beacon
about.
the Puffin.
Okay, there you go.
Beacon the Puffin is
That's
the name.
good.
Nice.
We're gonna
Sorry, I didn't
talk
know.
through our games of the week, what we think might be our game of the week. We're not going to get to every game in FBS. If we don't get to your game, it's not because we don't like it. It's just because it might not be up our alley this week. So don't worry about it. Commish, top of the list right now,
Ooh.
2:30 on the Mountain West Video Channel Network
Oh,
app.
yeah.
Utah State at New Mexico. First off, everyone on this podcast, have we all seen the turquoise?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay.
Post
So
it.
they teased this.
Yes.
We should post it.
We should post it.
It's very pretty. I like
I
it.
mean, we've
They
been
te-
tagged in it.
They teased it at the beginning of the year. This is a throwback to like the 70s, I believe, when they wore this. A lot of their other athletic programs wear turquoise. It is one of the school colors, official.
Yeah,
So this is a total different thing.
I understand that they bring this out for special occasions so it stays special, but also like New Mexico, you should just do this all the time.
Mm-hmm.
So I was wrong. The football team hasn't worn pure turquoise in a long time. They've worn like turquoise neck stuff, things like that, but they haven't worn the pure turquoise tops.
Yeah, no, New Mexico, you should just do this.
Return with a V.
Yes. Yes, there are so many red schools out there. There are not a lot of turquoise schools, even if you count Coastal.
Do you feel a kinship with New Mexico because they're cherry too?
Not
Is this
really.
One of your other teams is cherry? No?
No,
Okay.
not really. I mean, they're cool. I like them, but I think their shade of red is different than Temple Cherry anyway.
This is Bronco Mendenhall's return to his 1-year stop at New Mexico.
Mm-hmm.
You'll remember, listeners, he was there with Devin Dampier, had a great year, and then Bronco Mendenhall went to Utah State in conference.
Yeah.
And Utah State's been pretty good this year.
Yep. Both teams are, I believe it's 4-3 versus 4-3.
That's a very Mountain West.
Hold on, let me see. I don't think Utah State's. I think they're both above 500, and like both of these teams need to. Yeah, they're both 4-3.
Okay.
Both need this to get bowl eligibility. This is it's back home. Like they're doing the turquoise. Broncos coming back. There's a lot of sicko storylines for this here.
Yeah.
I mean, you got the turquoise, you got the returning coach, you got the two teams that are relatively even. They're both 4-3. I mean, it's a Mountain West game. It's in the middle of the day when you're going to be watching primetime CBS or SEC games, whatever. You're going to be doing all that stuff, and then who is going to be pulling up an app to watch these two teams play? That's us.
Especially because we're going to get like local New Mexico ads.
Yes. And I'm going to want all the red and green chilies.
Yeah, I'm so excited to learn about red and green chilies via local New Mexico ads.
Mm-hmm.
Just like how I learned not to play in storm drains from the local Las Vegas ads.
True. I mean, this feels like this is right up our alley, Mountain West. I really wish it was a nightcap.
Yeah.
That's the one that's kind of like against.
2:30.
I wish this was like 8:45 p.m. I wish that is what the time that this game was being played. I wish it was that late.
Mm-hmm.
Like I wish this was the nightcap. But Mountain West didn't set it up that way. So, but it makes it more sickos that you're going to have to pull this up in the middle of the day.
Now, listeners, remember, this will be available on your smartphones.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
And on your TVs and other
Yes.
appliances.
On your TVs, if you got like
Because
Roku,
on your
Amazon
toaster,
Fire.
On your smart fridge, just like Pac-12
Right.
Network used to
That's
be.
correct.
It's only Hawaii games that you can't do anything but your smartphone. Other games on the Mountain West app, you can stream other places.
Also, sometimes our friend LSUfootball.net has a way to make your computer think that, or make your computer think that the link that he posts for the Hawaii game is a smartphone thing, and then it will play on a slightly larger screen. So keep an eye out for that. Thank you, lsufootball.net, load-bearing part of the college football internet.
Imagine, so AWS, Amazon Web Services, went down yesterday morning and everyone lost their shit because the internet died for a couple hours, twice yesterday.
Yes.
What would happen if LSUfootball.net went down?
Mass chaos. Pandemonium.
Riots in the streets.
Mm-hmm.
I can't imagine if I went there and it was just like, nope, nothing here. Okay, if not Utah State, New Mexico, which we have a pretty strong feel for.
Mhm.
Yes.
Mish, we have the last scheduled meeting of the battle for the bronze stock.
Yeah,
Ball State.
Hey, we're talking about Ball State again.
that's right.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, who?
Nah. Nah.
Ah.
Ball State, Ball So Hard State
Mm-hmm.
is visiting NIU, Northern Illinois. Now, folks, I did a little mappy math this week,
Ooh.
and I found out that NIU has probably the worst offense in FBS.
I don't know. Wisconsin is making a run for that.
Not in the same ballpark.
Wow.
Have you seen
And
Wisconsin?
I have. NIU is worse on that side of the ball. Now, NIU's defense has been keeping them in games.
Mm-hmm.
And that's why their defense is pretty good. Their offensive success rate is so abysmal, y'all. Just like so abysmal. This is 2:30 ESPN Plus. This series is tied 25-25 too, which means whoever wins this keeps it forever.
It's the bronze stock essentially forever until they reschedule the game eventually in non-con, I would think.
They get to keep it for forever for now.
What do you feel?
I love this. This is, Ball State's 3-4. NIU is 1-6.
Yeah, they are.
They're at home. This feels like classic Maction. This feels like this is just up there because it's going to be two very evenly matched teams inside the conference, and then they're evenly matched overall in the rivalry. That gives me a bit of like extra juice, I would say.
Mhm.
Okay.
Like, hey, like who's gonna take the lead in this series all time? Who gets the bronze stock for the last time?
It is perfectly balanced, as all things should be.
Mm-hmm. Like, this is.
Can you
I don't
juice
know.
on stock?
Not with that attitude.
It's got a little corn sweat on it.
Ugh.
Arthur?
Okay, so I did look it up. If you want to go by points scored, then Wisconsin has scored 93 points all season.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
And NIU has scored 86. So NIU is 7 points worse than Wisconsin through 7 games. However, there is one other team that has not scored 100 points yet this season. They have only scored 79 points all season. So
Is it
NIU
UNC?
is not even the worst offense in their own conference.
It's not UNC.
Who is it?
It's UMass.
Yeah.
Oh,
Okay.
Yeah. Yes.
Ugh.
sorry,
UMass,
UMass.
we are still all about the Minutemen.
Mhm.
We still believe in y'all.
It is still all about the UMass.
Mhm.
And
Do UMass fans do the U thing? They should. They should also do this.
Do that.
They should.
In conference, it's even worse because out of conference, NIU's only outscoring UMass by 7 points, but in MAC play, they're outscoring them by 15 points.
Oh no.
UMass is averaging 10 points per game in conference. But that in conference, that is at least better than Wisconsin's 5 points per game in conference.
Jesus. Yeah. I guess 2 shutouts will do that to you. Teachers always say zeros in the grade book are very bad for you.
Line go down.
Yeah,
I go down.
Okay.
We're gonna get yelled at by Ball State fans for previewing Ball State and not talking about Ball State.
Sorry, Ball State.
We love
Do
you,
it again.
Boston Hard State. Yeah, here we go.
Nah.
There you go. You got a song.
Not many
Here,
teams
look.
have their
I'll
own
put a
sound.
picture of Ball State carrying the Brown stock.
Another game we might consider. This is also a very good top 3 game. Toledo is going to Wazoo, 3:30 on the CW.
Hell yes.
That's-
Right? This just
Hell
feels
yeah.
oh
I like
my
that this is
God.
happening on October 20 whatever
Yep.
too. Like perfect. And Jordan hit the button. It's a coin flip.
I just love that Wazoo and Oregon State have come completely unstuck in time.
this is like those times when, like right now, when I'm not fully employed, where sometimes during the week I'll be like, I don't know what day it is. What time is it? Where am I? This is just,
They've retired.
They just
They
don't know
are-
what's going on anymore.
They are perpetually in the week between Christmas and New Year's, and they're just like full of cheese and have no idea what day it is, what time it is, or where they are.
It's not a bad way to live.
It's really not.
Kamish,
This
what
one
are your,
is
what are your
just
stories
weird.
here? Yeah.
I love it because it's weird. It's a relatively team that is normally at the top of the MAC, and this feels like a really silly bowl game that we
Yes.
would have gotten.
This is the
Yeah.
game above Sports Bowl.
Like, this feels like somehow both of these teams wound up in El Paso or something at the Sun Bowl one year randomly. I know it was Central Michigan and somebody else because of the weird COVID year, but like or maybe these teams wound up in the Arizona Bowl or something.
Why don't we have more Pac-12 MAC bowls?
We may in the future, but this feels like maybe this is a strange potato bowl. A famous Idaho potato bowl that because there's a MAC team that always goes out to the potato bowl, and typically it's a Mountain West team. Now it could be a Pac-12 team in the future. But yeah, this
So are you saying that like these are like two executives who were sitting around watching a game and they're like, we should get together more. We need a reason to get together more.
need to hang out.
What are you doing in October in 2025?
You want to try to launch a rocket with Fireball?
Hell yeah.
I'm guessing Fireball doesn't light on fire very easily. It's not super boozy.
It's boozy enough.
Cinnamon will burn.
That is true.
Oh, I bet cinnamon's
Okay.
explosive if you
So
like.
we do the Fireball with 151,
Oh, Jesus.
and then that'll definitely they'll be flammable for sure.
What a way to die.
I saw a guy once take a mouthful of 151, put a lighter in front of his face, and then spray it.
Don't do
Right.
that.
But some of
Okay.
it, like he messed up the first time because the thing didn't light, so he sprayed it once, and then
But
lit
he
the
messed
fire.
up the first time and there was a second time.
Of course.
The first time the lighter didn't go on. Like he tried to light it at the same time, it didn't go on. So his face was covered in 151. So when it happened the next time,
Oh my
it
God.
flashed back
No.
on him.
Is he okay?
Yeah, he's a doctor.
Fucking
me.
Ivy Leaguers.
Trust me, I'm a doctor. I'm
He's a
Doctor
plastic surgeon.
151.
Of course he is. He got experience firsthand.
Surgeon, heal thyself.
Dr.
This is good
Bacardi
old
is in.
fraternity brother Clayface.
Dr. Bacardi, your 1 a.m. appointment is here.
We had to stop allowing. We used to do was it Naked Girl Scouts?
Dirty Girl Scouts.
Dirty Girl Scout, whatever you call it. But you light them on fire.
No!
No, you don't light those on fire.
No!
You light flaming Dr. Peppers on fire.
Yes.
Okay.
Hence, it's in the name,
It's
Flaming
yes.
Dr. Pepper. Yes.
We had to put a ban on flaming shots because
Yeah, there was a point in my life, too, where the flaming shots had to stop.
Yeah, this
Speaking
was
of-
not a thing when I was in college. I think primarily because 151 was illegal in Pennsylvania by this point.
Yeah,
Not that other spirits are not perfectly flammable.
there was one point that the coffee table, we almost lost it, and we're like, okay, we're done.
I think there's also something to be said for college people who are my age being in college and there not being as many lighters per student as there used to be.
that is true.
Because not as many people smoke and a lot of people vape for things that are not tobacco. So,
Did your colleges have smoking lounges when you were there?
No. There were a
But we-
lot of cigarettes on the ground outside of Presby because all the nurses smoke. But
Kamish, did your college have a smoking lounge in the dorms?
In the dorms?
Yeah.
No.
Okay.
The furniture looked like it was still from that time.
Okay. Yeah,
But
we definitely still had smoking lounges. Like
uh,
I remember in my freshman dorm, you walked through the smoking lounge to go in the front door.
in Monroe, not many people smoked. There was a lot of chewing tobacco and dip.
Oh
There
yeah.
was a ton of that.
Yeah, there was a ton of that.
There were a couple guys in my fraternity that decided they were going to go real Southern, but
Oh.
whatever they thought Southern was. So they started like listening to Leonard Skinner and watching NASCAR. But then they started dipping,
I mean, yeah.
and they would carry around their dip bottle.
Yeah. There is nothing so beautiful as being in an 8 a.m. class and watching the half asleep football player next to you accidentally take a drink out of his dip cup.
I went to a high school that had enough of these people that it was this type of guy, I should say, that it was a time honored tradition to be in the like sketchy 12 passenger van on the way to a quiz bowl tournament shortly after the FFA kids had been in the sketchy 12 passenger van.
Mhm.
And there was like a hole in the back of one of the seats that was just full of Turkey Hill tea bottles with dip spit in it.
Yup.
Yep.
Speaking of drinking from your dip cup, Rutgers versus Purdue.
Oh my god.
God.
Ah!
Yeah, but not like that.
This is a sicko's helmet game.
Yep.
Kamish, do me a favor, because someone asked this the other day, and I don't know if I got it right. What did we say when we say helmet game? What do we mean?
Like when you put the two helmets together, like this would be like the big graphic
Yeah, we got
for us. Like this is our graphic helmet game. Like basically you put these two helmets together. This is like our ideal helmet matchup of the week, essentially.
Yeah, we got brand names here, folks.
Like brand name sicko name football teams and their helmets. Like you put these two helmets together, and I'm just imagining them clashing together like they used to do the Monday Night Football graphic where the two helmets would explode. And this is, like they just slam them together. This is what I imagine when it's a helmet game. When we're like, yeah, helmet game, like UTEP and Sam Houston, we're like, yes, like just bam, like together. Like
The helmets
there's something
explode and
pleasing.
create a super fun site.
There's something pleasing to the eye about these two helmets together, not to the normal folk, but to us.
So, Kamish, tell me, do either of these teams have a Big Ten conference win?
No.
Someone's going to get one.
Something's got to give.
And it's funny because Rutgers hasn't been a bad team this year.
Yeah, you know who Rutgers plays later this season that they've never beaten in the Big Ten, and I feel like it might be their chance.
The Penn State.
Uh-huh.
Well, the Big Ten, just like scheduling wise, it's worked out weird where there are 5 teams still that are 0-4 that they don't have a conference win yet. And a lot of it is like you look at who they played, and I mean, for some of them it's like, okay, this is a bad team. But for a lot of them, it's like, who has Rutgers lost to? They've lost to Iowa, at Minnesota, at Washington, and Oregon.
So teams that are better than them.
Yeah.
Right. Where it's like, it's interesting that there's still 5 of these teams where, for the most part, I mean, there's like Penn State is a whole nother thing, but
Yeah, they are.
For the most part, it's simply like, yeah, they had to play the good teams. That's why they haven't won.
Mm-hmm.
That's why they're 0-4 now.
I think Rutgers is better than Purdue.
Oh.
I think so too, actually.
I think Rutgers is better.
Like Jordan is waffling on his Purdue take now. Is he trying to put the curse on Rutgers?
Because what I want, me, the mad better over here. I always pick Purdue every week.
That's right.
Lock of the week. Chunk, chunk.
Clunk, clunk.
Commissioner's daughter is going to be so mad at you for cursing Rutgers.
I mean, my daughter, she's wanting to say Rutgers now, which, I mean, she just grabbed the phone. I want to say Rutgers. I'm like, okay.
That's perfect. I'm glad we've reached the acceptance part of this cycle.
I was trying to get her to say something else. She's like, no, I want to say Rutgers.
Okay.
I'm like, okay.
Go off, Queen.
No, I like this game. This is, again, a helmet matchup. Like, you got the R, you got the in motion P. I think it needs some more like. Can we get like
Speed
some lines on the
Speed
P?
lines on the P. That's pretty
Speed
good.
lines on the P?
Go faster, Stripes.
Yeah.
It needs stink lines.
Would you calling it P for Pigpen? I mean, what are we doing here?
This is also at 11 a.m. on the Big Ten Network. They are hiding
Yeah.
this one off the main
They
thing.
want
At
to
least.
hide it. You can't hide it from us.
I mean, no, but also Big Ten Network is exactly where this game belongs. This is
Yes.
spiritually correct.
Well, speaking of on other networks, Auburn at Arkansas, 11:45 a.m. It's on the weird time on the SEC Network.
Why did they put it at the weird time?
SEC Network has weird times every week. They kick off at like 1:45 and I don't know, other weird stuff.
It's because they don't have West Coast time slots to fill, so they don't have. Because the reason why we start the East Coast games at noon Eastern, I mean 7 Central Time Zone teams are kicking off at 11 a.m. is so they can squeeze in the late games in a normal time, right? So you can get the late game in kicking off at 7:30 Pacific. But the SEC network doesn't have to deal with that. They only have 3 windows, so they can. I mean, they have a lot more latitude to move these around, and I guess they've just decided that 12:45 is a good time to start.
Fair enough.
Kamish,
Yes.
tell me about Auburn, Arkansas.
This is cursed. I
Yes.
love this. This man. You got Bobby Petrino and then you got Hugh Freeze, who is he's begging for a vote of confidence.
I'm
Like,
sure he
normally-
is. You keep
nope.
begging.
Normally the vote of confidence is like the kiss of death, but like is he wanting to get fired begging for one of those?
So did you just see the quote in text form from Hugh Freeze, or did you see the video of him?
I saw the quote in text form, so the video
Okay.
was different. It was misleading.
Well, no, he was joking. Basically, they like I think I and now here I am relaying it secondhand. I don't remember the exact question that the reporter asked to get that response, but it was something about his job security. And he was joking that like, oh, like maybe they could just come out and give me a vote of confidence. Like he was not saying that seriously. Like he actually wants the athletic director to come out and give him a vote of confidence. So I mean, I think everyone kind of understands that there's some pressure with Hugh Freeze. Whether or not that pressure amounts to anything is not something that I'm going to know anything about, especially at Auburn. I do think it's funny that, we talk about Petrino coming back, trying to get the Arkansas job for a second time. But a lot of our listeners might be too young to know that there was a time when Bobby Petrino was like very much up for an Auburn job. And in fact, up for an Auburn job when Auburn already, like they hadn't fired a coach yet. So
Correct. I remember this. This was the first like big college football scandal that I remember. Kids who are younger than me and Arthur, Google Jetgate. This is why this particular thing is why the college football internet is still so good at and obsessed with flight tracking, and why it's always funny to me when the other parts of the internet start doing flight tracking and they're like, did you know you could do this? And it's like, man, people have been doing this on Auburn message boards since like 2005.
and Jetgate, the other party in that is now a U.S. senator.
Sitting U.S. senator. Yep.
Yeah.
Normal sport.
I listened to the video. It looks like he was trying to make a joke and nobody was laughing.
Imagine that.
I'm not saying that the joke went over. I'm just saying that he wasn't.
It didn't go. He was just like, "Oh, that would be huge, huge." That's basically.
That's
another sound. Yeah, it'd be huge. And then he immediately says, "I haven't talked to the AD." I'm like, "That's not good."
That's not good.
So I love because Auburn is struggles to put up points.
Yes.
And in Arkansas, they will put up points. Like they in 2 games with Petrino, they've scored, I think, 35 against Tennessee, and they dropped 42 on A&M. Right?
No one ever said Petrino was bad at offense.
No.
Now,
Bad human being? Yes. Bad at defense? Probably. Bad at offense? Never.
So the thing that worries me is that Auburn doesn't put up many points whatsoever.
Mm-mm.
And Arkansas does. But
Mhm.
I feel like these are two teams that are prone to like huge mistakes.
This game
Like-
is going to
like,
be dumb, and I think Arkansas
feels-
is going to win.
It
And-
feels very stupid.
Yeah, as a Hugh Freeze hater, I would enjoy that, but I do want him to hang around just long. Obviously, I want him to get fired. I've been very clear on this point.
Yes, you said that a lot.
I would like that motherfucker fired. However, I would also
However.
like him to hang around long enough that Diego Pavia can go 4-0 against him, and then he can get fired.
I
Lose
think
the Iron Bowl,
I
too.
think that we can definitely approach the Auburn AD and pitch it as, listen, if you just keep him there just a little bit longer, think of all the engagement.
Mhm.
You'll get so much more engagement.
There'll be so much more buyout money.
Breaking news.
Breaking news. Kennesaw State wins 45-26.
Woo!
They are now
Woo!
5-2.
Hoo-hoo!
They're one win away from the bowl eligibility in Conference USA. I will say I think they may even be undefeated in conference. They are. They are
Hell
3-0
yeah.
in conference. They are also tied with Jacksonville State at 3-0 in conference. I will say one more thing here is that they're going back to the saw. There we go. Perfect. All right. I just wanted to do that. The other game, Western Kentucky and La Tech, are 20-20 at the 2-minute timeout. It looks like La Tech has the ball, but inside their own territory. Or does Western Kentucky have the ball?
I found out tonight that FIU has never won a Vice game.
Oh no.
That's
So sad.
I mean, they don't win a lot of games recently.
That's
But-
true.
They've been scheduling the Vice games. I mean, UTEP beat them, Sam Houston beat them, and now who are they playing tonight? Kennesaw State beat them.
Mhm.
So I think they're trying to make it work. It's just not working. Just keep doing it, FIU. They're great uniforms. Just don't worry about the results.
No, it's beautiful. It's great. One time they had a Lambo on the field. Another time they had a boat on the field.
A yacht.
A
Mini
yacht, yes. I'm sorry. I undersold the boat. The yacht.
They had nothing tonight, though. Nothing on Sunday tonight.
Nothing on the yacht.
The problem is when you have something like that on the field, UTEP runs over, takes a picture in front of the Lambo.
Yeah.
And Houston runs over, takes a picture in front of the yacht. Like, you're just giving your opponents a prop.
Yep. Yeah.
11 a.m. ESPN Plus, the Plus. Bowling Green at Kent State. This is Mac as hell, man.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Bowling Green coming off a pretty big loss to Central Michigan,
Yeah.
but I believe they're better than Kent State.
Bowling Green's 3-4. Kent State's 2-5. Kent State has been relatively bitey in conference. They nearly upset Buffalo. They obliterated UMass, but then they got obliterated by Toledo. So I mean, Bowling Green has been kind of up and down this whole year. They won the first game, lost the second game, won the third game, lost the fourth game, lost the fifth game, won the sixth game, and then lost the seventh game. So they're 3-4. They're not necessarily consistent, but it's a cat. They can be kind of moody every now and then. So Pudge, we don't know. Like,
I was wondering at what point Pudge's feline nature was going to take over for this team.
yeah. There you go.
Sometimes you just got to take a nap.
I
It's
just
okay.
want to take a nap this week. It's like
Hey,
Central
oh,
Michigan
man.
is I'm going to take a nap.
I didn't know that Grumpy Cat died.
Grumpy Cat's been dead.
Yeah.
Grumpy Cat, very litigious. Incredibly litigious.
I heard also very expensive to get Grumpy Cat at your event.
Yes.
Especially now.
I do
Necromancy
the whole-
ain't cheap, man. You gotta
No,
get
it's
those
really not.
Ronixes.
I do the whole pet cemetery thing. Y'all, I want to talk about one of my favorite rivalry games. This is the other border war. The battle for the bronze boot. Colorado State at Wyoming, 6:30 on CBS Sports Network. Pick girl.
Da, 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 da.
This is the game where they run the ball between the campuses. This is the 117th meeting of these two teams. This is the one where the first game is always in question because there was a brawl at the game.
Yeah, they got fights with the refs. Yeah,
Are you going to read the news article? Because you do that like every single year when these teams play.
I'm skipping it this year.
Okay, that's good because we got a lot to get to. Is this game going to survive? Or is this like the last one for a while?
I actually don't know. Let me see. Let me look at their.
I think there was mutual interest to keep it going.
Yeah, one would hope that there's mutual interest here.
Yes, it looks like Wyoming is on the Colorado State calendar for 2026, 2028, 2029, 2030, and all the way till 2036.
Okay,
It looks
good.
like, it looks like they're not on the calendar for 2027.
Okay.
So it looks like they're at least going for another 10 years at least.
Sometimes you got to take a little nap. It's okay.
This game is in Wyoming. Colorado State isn't affected by the altitude as much since they're only coming from Colorado Springs. However,
No, wrong. Fort Collins.
Oh, yes.
Oh, sorry, not Colorado Springs.
Colorado Springs is Air Force.
Thank you. This always feels like. Let me double check. I want to say that the winner has been the home team for a while, but let me double check that. Because no, actually, Wyoming has dominated the series since like 2016, except for two Colorado State wins. Never mind.
Anything can happen at Bedlam.
I want to
This is
say
one of
that
One of those tricky ones again. Like
don't
one team will
don't
win
they
for-
run like the boot from Laramie to Fort Collins?
they run the game ball.
Oh, it's the game ball. Okay.
Mhm.
Yeah. Is it? Did I take it on? I would think it'd have to be 287. Highway 287. I think.
Yeah, 287. Yeah.
Yeah, that's the one. They run the game ball in between the cities, which is cool. It's an awesome tradition.
Mhm.
So
And-
it's 64, 65 miles.
And the boot itself, I believe, is an actual boot of a war vet.
That
there
has
you
been bronzed.
Yes,
Yes.
bronze.
They took the foot out first.
I hope.
The numbers say Wyoming wins this one. I don't know. Colorado State gets the dead cat bounce because they just fired their coach. And we're going into a rivalry game.
It's true.
Anyways, I love this game. Game is always at the top of my list. Western Michigan at Miami, Ohio, 2:30 ESPN Plus. Yeah.
This is like good action.
We
upper
are
class
very Maction heavy up towards the top of the ranking. I'm
Yeah,
not complaining about it.
this
We
is
just
some
are.
good match. Yeah, these are two teams that are like Miami's is trying to get back. Like they started 0-3 and they're rolling. Western Michigan's kind of rolling too. And this Western Michigan's trying to get back up into the top tier of the MAC. They've been in the middle of the MAC, the mid of the MAC. And, Miami, Ohio is trying to get back to the MAC championship game after that really rough, heartbreaking start to the season. So this should be two relatively good teams battling it out, and should be fun to watch. They're both 4-3.
Let's talk about where we don't have two great teams. Our Thursday night sampler is Sunbelt this week. Can I interest you in 1-6 South Alabama at 1-6 Georgia State?
I'm baffled that South Alabama's 1-6.
Yeah.
Yeah, that feels weird. How'd that happen?
I'm still confused how this has occurred.
Yeah, rough time for the Comma Cats.
I think they lost by like a point to Arkansas State. They lost by like 2 points to Tulane. They they lost by 2 touchdowns to North Texas. They lost in OT to Troy. Coastal beat them by that. They only lost by 16 to Auburn. I feel like this is like one of those teams that seems to like shoot themselves in the foot.
Okay.
Like they were up 14-3 on Arkansas State and they just could not score anymore and they lose like by a point there. They were trailing Troy the entire game. They tied it up and then they couldn't do anything in OT. I mean, I don't know what's going on there. I don't want to put any speculation there, but Major Applewhite, head coach, they may not be happy with him right now.
Georgia State has been just kind of
Yeah.
a slow dumpster fire this year. This is just not one of those years for them.
Yeah.
Well, like Georgia State, when their coach left to be like the tight ends coach for South Carolina, it was like way off schedule. And they've been, trying to patch it with this coach. And I don't know if it's working out for them either. So
it
I
just
think the second year.
Georgia State is very like my girlfriend turned into the moon.
That's rough. Buddy.
Yeah.
Hey, girl, do you feel a kinship with other Panther teams?
I mean, yeah, I like Georgia State. They're
FIU?
Yeah,
FIU?
I mean, I'm not opposed to FIU and FIU. But Georgia State is it's funny because both Georgia Tech and Georgia State are kind of pit vibey to me in some ways. Because they are like large schools in the middle of they're in the middle of downtown Atlanta, and Pitt is in Oakland, which is the third largest downtown center in the state of Pennsylvania. It's in the Pittsburgh city limits. Like tall buildings, not a traditional college campus. If you're GT, there's like that school out to the east that thinks they're much better than you.
Okay.
Like, so yes, all of that to say yes, but also GT.
Let's do our ad read here. Folks, if you want to dress like us, and of course you do, use our official and exclusive apparel applier, Home Field Apparel, for the softest, comfiest collegiate apparel from schools all over the place. I was pushing this week, people getting stuff for the Dakota Marker game. Get your North Dakota State, South Dakota State shirts.
Beep, 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 beep. Western Kentucky La Tech going to overtime.
Ooh.
2020.
It wouldn't be the first overtime tonight.
Use our offer code yes, yes, 3 ha's for 15% off your first order. Join our Beehive where we write things.
Behave.
We have our sicko synopsis, our stat summaries, and our weekly food fusions, amongst other things. If you're getting tickets to expensive stuff, use Vivid Seats. Use offer code SICKOS20 to get $20 off your first order of $200 or more. Join our Patreon, $5 a month. Get access to our Discord where you can come chat with us throughout the week. Listen to special episodes of podcasts as well, including our Ladies is Flickos committee discussing K-pop Demon Hunter.
Yay!
We have our merch store where we're adding all Coastal Chaos merch this week.
I'm so excited about these. You're
Yeah,
locked in
these are
here with
great.
us, fuckers.
Check out our YouTube, check out our Instagram, our Twitch. Shout out to Message Board Geniuses podcast. They go to the places we refuse to go. Shout out to Feed Your Mascot podcast with our friends Jeff and Blue.
They go to places that we also will go.
That is true.
Yeah, they're just they're much smarter about it.
Yes, much.
And then on Saturdays, when you're out and about, listen to the College Football Blitz free on the Varsity app. It is College Football Red Zone for College Football Radio. You get to listen to all the local calls from across the country. They even go to some of the really fun and obscure games when things are getting boring elsewhere. It's great. Because it always starts with, okay, I guess we're going to Buffalo. They cut to Buffalo UMass last time.
Yay!
Okay. Other games that we might be interested in. Friday night. Cal, once again, playing on a Friday night. But they are going to Blacksburg, Virginia Tech, to deal with Inter Sandman.
Oh, man. This game has a wasting disease.
And you know what else this game is?
What is it?
It's a coin flip. This is kind of a vibe. I've talked about this previously, but I'm like low key into Cal as an ACC member. Like, this is spiritually correct, even though it's also spiritually not at all correct. So I feel like this is going to get stupid, and we're all going to like be slightly worse people for having watched it, but in a fun way.
It is the only game. Sorry, there's 2 games kicking off at the prime time in FBS. North Texas, Charlotte, Cal, Virginia Tech. Most eyes will be on Cal, Virginia Tech.
Yes, I think so.
I'll get to watch this thing.
I'm just imagining Oski in the Enter Sandman video now.
Yeah. Out at Cal, they have Oski coming out riding a bicycle with the chancellor of the Cal school of the California, California, and then here in Blacksburg, it's exit night, interlight.
Sorry, take my hand. Oski's off to Never Never Land.
Oh,
it's funny that VT like is so like Enter Sandman's so hardcore because their mascot, who like his name doesn't immediately spring to mind, but he looks like he would be best friends with Oski.
The Hokey Bird?
Yes. Hokey Bird, I mean, have you looked at him? Like, he really does look like he would be friends with Oski.
He's
going to Virginia Tech, the last time I was there was admittedly quite some time ago, but you had the combination of Enter Sandman and then the Hokey Bird would just pop up places. And I just remember the PA announcer who'd be like, "What are you doing over there, Hokey Bird?" And I'm like, the vibes of this place are just all over the place.
Well, the Hokey Bird also does like the actual honest to God hokey pokey.
Oh, sometimes. He sure does. Whole stadium used to do the hokey pokey.
Yeah, they did it at the Military Bowl when I was there and saw them do like away game Enter Sandman. They also did away man hokey pokey, and I was like, I don't know why I never thought that VT would do this, but I was surprised.
I mean, that's what it's all about,
I guess.
San Diego State at Fresno State, 2:30 on Fox Sports 1. Once again, an afternoon Mountain West game. In that like 2:30 slot. I don't know, man.
Throw something at night, for God's sakes, Mountain West.
Our late game. Do we have a Hawaii game this week? No, we don't.
No.
So our last thing is a 9:15 kick, Colorado, Utah.
That's it. That's all we got this week.
Disappointing.
And that's the only.
I won't even be home by the time it's over.
That's the only game at 9:15.
Yeah,
so once those games are done, it drops off at my god.
Yeah, it's like 7 p.m. Houston, Arizona State, 9:15 p.m. Colorado at Utah, and it's just like there's Mountain West. Why didn't you save us this weekend? I know you only got you have like Colorado State, Wyoming at 6:30 p.m. But like put Utah State, New Mexico at night, man. Like drop that off at night.
Yeah, I mean, there's going to be less late night inventory when there's one fewer conference out there.
That's true.
Like why Cal and Stanford, they're not playing late night games because they're playing games in Eastern time zone. I don't know where all the Big Ten teams are off the top of my head, but I'm sure some of them are playing games outside of the West Coast. That's how this is going to go. And, the Mountain West isn't going to pick up all that slack.
No. Well, new Pac-12 is coming soon to save us.
Having two
We're just going to have to give the Big Sky new broadcast windows.
Also that.
So, Kamish, San Diego State is favored here, according to Parker's numbers.
Okay.
Is that what you feel in your heart?
It's in Fresno, right?
It's in Fresno.
Okay. I need to look for a body of water.
I mean, Fresno's pretty close to water, isn't it?
I don't think so.
Yeah, I don't think so.
Jordan, I think you are probably the person here with the best knowledge of California geography.
Fresno, California.
No.
Fresno is like kind of in the middle where it's not really near.
What the hell is that?
That sounds promising.
So, okay, I'm looking at a map of Fresno, and there's this very weird... I don't even know if it is a body of water. It's several polygons of water.
Yes.
Oh.
Are you seeing that, Kamish?
Yeah, I see that.
What are the polygons of water?
So I remember we had something like this in Kansas, and it was just like an old, like, I guess, bombing range. But the one in Kansas was land. This is water. I don't know if this is just like a
Regional
water.
wastewater treatment facility.
Yeah, I don't. I'm looking at it
So it's the
here.
septic tank for
There you go.
Fresno.
It says it's called Dry Creek Canal.
Dry
in
Creek
no way
Creek
looks
now
dry.
runs around the polygons.
Yeah,
There is not a large body of water for
I'm dropping the
ways.
Google guy.
Respect the polygons, I
No,
guess.
it is the Fresno Clovis Regional Wastewater Treatment Facility.
Yeah,
Yeah. There is Wild Water Adventure Park, which is temporarily closed.
This does
Like
not
it's
seem to
water.
bode well for San Diego State,
No,
is
it
what we're
doesn't.
learning here.
The nearest thing I am seeing that is a decent sized body of water is Pine Flat Lake, which is off to the east, which has, among other things, the Cottonwood Ridge cellular signal site.
Yeah, there's like a water polygon sort of in the greater Fresno area, a smaller one right next to the airport.
The Sky
There's
Park.
There's
And-
Millerton Lake.
And Millerton Lake. Yeah.
Yeah.
And then there's that
The
one
San
that's
Joaquin River appears to be our major. That appears to be the thing that lets you build a town here.
Yes.
okay. Yeah, but like I don't know if those
If
lakes are
SimCity
big
taught
enough.
me nothing else, it's that you need some sort of source of water.
Yes.
I
So
don't
we're saying
think
that
it goes
it's too
well.
far away.
Yeah. So not
Doesn't-
looking great for our friends at San Diego State.
No, the San Luis Reservoir is too far away. I feel like Fresno's going to be strong.
Commish, what is the trophy for this game?
Is this the milk jug?
Nope.
No, that's Boise.
This is the old oil can.
Ooh.
I
Ooh.
knew it was. It's some sort of like container.
It's a container. Yeah, you were
Like
there.
they always fight for containers in Fresno
Here
State.
we
Like
are,
here's,
in
what do we have here? Oh, let's just make an oil can. I was
The
like,
old tuna can.
that's a milk jug. I love Fresno's trophies. It's just they're all like containers of something.
And a
It's just-
screwdriver.
That's what it is.
to
That's
open.
how you're gonna open the container.
Right.
That's true. That
You
is
need
how
a
you
screwdriver.
open the container.
That's right. So
Akron at Buffalo, 1 p.m. on ESPN Plus. This will be good for the other games are going to half. This one will just be starting up.
oh yeah,
Buffalo is a better team than Akron. Bold statement, I know.
nice. How dare you?
How about App State at ODU?
Ooh.
Okay.
So we have
Ooh.
ODU coming off of I'm going to call it an embarrassing loss to James Madison.
It
Two
wasn't
losses.
great.
40 points.
Yeah.
losses. In a row for ODU. Like playoff ODU went bye-bye. They lost 48-24 to Marshall, and then they got obliterated by JMU.
And you have App State coming off the loss to Coastal that they're pissed about.
Yeah.
I mean, look, I would be pissed at that loss to Coastal.
You were
Like,
pissed about
I
loss to
mean-
Coastal.
That was rough for App State.
Yeah. App State's not
Like-
very good this year.
Yeah.
I mean, like App State had a lead going into the fourth, and
And then
I
they
mean,
didn't.
it just
Sometimes
didn't.
these things happen.
yeah.
ODU is the better team here, I think. However, ... I think ODU's on a 2-game slide, which hurts more. I think App State has a better chance to bounce back from being pissed off.
Okay.
That's where I land on this one.
Okay.
We have the Sunflower Showdown, 11 a.m. on TNT. Kansas State visits the new Kansas Stadium.
Oh,
This is a projected Kansas win, as
I
you can
mean-
probably imagine.
Yeah. I know that K-State has started to like figure their shit out and that they're not quite as bad as their record makes them out to be, but like I like Kansas here. I really do.
This is the 123rd game, and the series is at 65, 52, and 5.
this game feels stupid. Like, I mean, Kansas is 4-3, K-State's 3-4. Somebody's gonna make a really, really backbreaking mistake in the fourth quarter, and the other team's gonna win.
I don't have confidence that K-State has recovered from their super leprosy.
I would like to ask a question to the gang.
Okay.
Mhm.
When's the last time Kansas won the Sunflower Showdown?
Oh, it's been a while.
I mean,
94.
It hasn't been that long.
did Bill Snyder ever
2007.
lose? I don't. Did Bill Snyder ever lose this?
He did.
Okay,
Okay.
I'm wrong.
I'm gonna say 2007.
Pick girl, and both you guys both said 2007. It's 2008, the year
Okay.
after. The
Oh,
year after
okay.
good year.
But that was right. That was when Kansas was good.
And since 2009, they have won 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16 in a row.
Yep. That is how math works.
So this is one of those where I go, okay, does this snap the streak? Is this the year?
I think it's time. I really do.
This is to tell you though how bad this was a one-sided rivalry. Kansas still leads the series 65-52-5.
Again, and we've talked about this on this show recently because there are like K-State fans my age who don't remember when K-State was like undoubtedly one of the worst programs ever to exist in FBS football. But like even this K-State, like read your history and count your blessings because it used to be so much worse. From dust you arose, and to dust you very easily could return. Be grateful.
Hope you don't, but
Hope
like
you don't.
it's entirely possible that I will not live long enough to see K-State flip many of their records.
I mean, you won't live long enough to see Bedlam get flipped.
No, I won't.
None of us are going to live long enough to see Bedlam get flipped.
When our kids continue the podcast, they might.
No. That's like a 70 game hole, isn't it?
Yeah, it's about 70 games, maybe more.
And they're not playing it anymore.
Aged Mish's daughter saying Rutgers in celebration.
It's her. It's Citizen Kane, but it's Rutgers.
I like the idea of us becoming like Futurama heads in jars and just doing this until 3000 or whatever.
I'd be down to call some Ball games.
We'll be bitching about Stephen A. Smith head in a jar and Pat McAfee head in a jar.
Yep. Well, if Pat McAfee's a head in a jar, that means we won't have to see him take his shirt off on TV anymore. So that's a
true.
win.
Nick Saban has just become the guy that holds Pat McAfee's chair because he's gotten up on that fucking office chair every week now to do his thing. And it's a spinny little office chair. And so Nick Saban spends 5 minutes trying to keep it from turning so Pat doesn't go like off into the crowd.
So that game day doesn't get cited for the OSHA violation that very clearly is. Amazing.
Just get him a box, people. Just get him a fucking box. I know you have box money for him. Georgia Southern at Arkansas State, 6 p.m. on ESPN Plus. I regret that this is at 6 p.m. because it's going to get eaten up. But these are two very close Sunbelt teams. Arkansas State probably a little better than Georgia Southern at this point. Kamish?
Georgia Southern, please beat Arkansas State. just do it, please. Because I'm noticing something trending wise.
What are you noticing?
So since ULM beat Arkansas State, Arkansas State has won 2 games in a row by 1 point.
Okay.
Yeah. And ULM has lost both of their games after that. So it seems like I need Georgia Southern to change this so ULM could win.
We already talked a little about this game. The Floyd of Rosedale game, Minnesota at Iowa. Some pig.
Some pig.
Some pig.
This game
Delicious. Wait, it didn't write that.
No. Charlotte would not write that.
This is one of the few trophies from the 1930s. It is old as shit. It's the 10th oldest trophy in college football. And a game where Iowa should just choke Minnesota out.
Likely, yes.
They are putting this one on CBS at 2:30. This is the CBS.
Da pig.
What else did Charlotte write? Some pig, radiant, and what else?
Humble.
Terrific.
Humble. That was the other one. Yes.
That feels right for these two schools, honestly. Humble.
Now I'm gonna have the Zuckerman's famous pig song stuck in my head.
It's the exact one I was going for. Yep.
Uh-huh. My land, isn't he grand?
UMass at Central Michigan. I might move this one down. I feel like
Yeah, I'm gonna have to drop that down.
Yeah. I mean,
Yeah.
yeah. Yeah.
We can't focus on UMass too much. Like we weren't paying attention to them last week, and then we started paying attention to them, and they got scared. We scared them off.
UMass is Michigan J Frog. We gotta not look at
You
them.
scared them off.
Okay.
You scared
just
them off.
don't look. Just don't look. Northwestern at Nebraska. Now, Northwestern is a 5-2 team, I believe.
Yes.
Right.
Exactly. And
So is Nebraska.
Nebraska is also a 5-2 team. In fact,
They're the same.
Every team on Northwestern
No,
schedule.
they're not the same. One of them has beaten Penn State.
Every team on Northwestern schedule is 5-2 right now.
The Big
Everything
Ten
is the coastal.
Everything is Big Ten West. 5-2 for everyone.
That's right.
I feel like if Nebraska loses to Northwestern at home, Matt Rule may lose the room.
It'll make it easier for him to take the Penn State job.
Hey guys, we're hiring a guy who lost to Northwestern because we fired the guy because he lost to Northwestern. Makes perfect sense, right?
I mean, I can't think of a bigger way to show that you're a cultural fit for the program. We're a very Penn State friendly podcast here.
Yeah, Danger, I would say I'm sorry, but I'm really, really not.
We're probably going to have him on for equal time at some point.
Yeah,
We're going to do fairness doctrine.
Fairness doctrine.
Why would we do that? Nobody has to do that anymore.
We're going to have Notre Dame fans on here because of all
that's what we have Kevin for.
Yeah.
Oh, we had Golic on.
And we have Kevin.
Oh, Kevin.
We have Notre Dame fan at home.
I know. Sorry, I forget that Kevin's a normal Notre Dame fan.
Yeah, I mean, there are so few of them.
Do we have any Ohio State fans in our circle?
Grish?
Oh,
Grish
yes,
was one.
Grish. Yeah, Grish, because Grish has UCLA, Michigan, and Ohio State. That's right.
Grish is every Big Ten team, including UCLA.
Oh my God. It's so cursed.
Yeah, there's this game. Like Northwestern kind of caught fire out of nowhere.
Yes, no, they're a legitimately pretty good team.
Yeah, it's like they beat UCLA after UCLA fired Deshaun Foster, but before they changed offensive coordinator. Now Northwestern is no longer powered by the Lake Michigan. That stadium.
I am worried about that.
That is concerning.
So on the road, typically Nebraska handles Northwestern, like even in the Scott Frost years.
I mean,
except
Penn
the
State
Ireland game.
handles Northwestern.
Except the Ireland game.
But
yeah, I
need to see what their most recent record looks like.
If Nebraska could just stop.
Just stop.
If Nebraska could just stop.
Hey, just chill, Nebraska. Like just, it feels like they're trying to do too much and it's hurting them. Like they want to. It feels like they're pressing, and they're pressing on offense, and it's not working. They're pressing on defense, it's not working. I don't know if it's just like, hey, Franklin was fired. Now it's like there's rumors that our coach may go, and our coach played there, and it's just, is it a 1 week thing, or does it extend to another week? Because there's like, are we gonna lose a coach? And then, like, I like Nebraska's quarterback, but there needs to be some sort of, like, he tries to do a lot of things that are not necessary sometimes. Like, I mean, he's completing passes left-handed.
Dylan Rail is very extra.
He's just doing too much. Like,
so you're saying he needs to stop trying to make Nebraska happen?
It's not going to happen.
By the way, Nebraska and Northwestern have split the last 10 games in the series.
Of course they have.
Just like
chill.
Nebraska, stop. That's all I'm gonna say. Like, just
less.
Chill, Nebraska. Like chilled EDM corn. You know,
To
The pop
study
too.
to.
to study to. I mean, chilled EDM popcorn. I mean, just
Chill lo-fi popcorn.
lo-fi popcorn. I mean, just take it easy, Nebraska. Like, play within the offense. I know your offensive coordinator is always jacked up on Red Bull, but it should be normal to you at this point. Like, just chill.
I believe in bowl eligible Temple.
I believe in bowl eligible Temple.
Temple at Tulsa 2:30 on ESPN Plus.
Yeah, Temple at Tulsa. Temple already has 4 wins. Like, I believe. Do you believe?
There are some very winnable games left on Temple's schedule.
Including this one.
This is a very winnable game.
This is a very winnable game. And this also gives Temple a transitive win over Oklahoma State if they win, which is fun.
That is fun.
Who won?
Western Kentucky.
Woo!
They went for 2 in OT in the first OT, and they got it.
Hell
Good.
yeah.
Your ass got hilltopped.
I'm gonna start. You need to start selling shirts with that.
Your ass got hilltopped.
Do you want me to tweet that right now?
I got topped in Bowling
Please do.
Green.
Oh my god, no, you can't.
Small parenthesis. I got small text parenthesis.
Hill.
Hill topped.
I can't tweet that. I can't even do
No,
it.
I know.
I'm,
I know.
I'm typing it, and I'm just like, I can't. I can't.
Your
It posts.
Scott Hilltop is adequate for Twitter. These jokes are only for the listeners.
I believe
And they're bowl eligible now.
Hooray!
Temple already has a transitive win over Oklahoma State. By the way,
Oh, they do?
it's an 8-level transitive win. But yes,
Okay, they will have a more direct transitive win over Oklahoma State.
yes. In the MAC, Ohio, Eastern Michigan. Ohio's been very good. I worry about Eastern Michigan this year. Can we talk about 2 p.m. UConn at Rice on ESPN Plus?
Can we move this up the list? This is a helmet game. This is another helmet game for us. I am
Also,
very fond of both
Ooh.
of these schools.
UConn I think UConn's going to win big.
I mean,
I'm afraid UConn is too good for Rice at this point.
I think
okay.
so too.
I'm afraid Rice is going to wind up in the container in the fridge in this game.
Oh,
I think
hopefully not.
I
I
think
guess that's
UConn
fair. I just
think
I
UConn-
I got, I watched Rice's offense that one time that they were on Thursday.
Mhm.
And they're fun. They're still figuring it out, but they're fun. And like I would like to believe that they can maybe do a thing.
If they
UConn's
probably
put them
5
in
and
the
2.
container in the fridge, just be careful when reheating them. No one should get food poisoning.
Yes.
UConn's 5 and 2. I love UConn's QB. Joe Fagnano.
That's correct. That is
That's right.
spiritually correct for you.
Joe Fagnano. He has not thrown an interception all year.
Good for him.
Do you know
I'm
what
gonna
they
knock on
call?
wood.
Do you know what they call the women's teams at Western Kentucky?
The Lady Tops.
No.
It's the Lady Toppers.
Yeah.
Our friend of the program, Dirtbag Queer, quote, "Send me to Bowling Green."
Yep. That's it.
That's
That's
bud.
the joke.
Oh, good. That's too good. SMU at Wake Forest, 11 a.m. on the CW. This is perfect CW football.
Um.
Does Wake win by 1 or 2?
Probably.
This feels ACC as hell. All coastal chaos. Here we go.
So you've accepted SMU as part of the ACC.
Yeah, that's
Yes.
the thing that feels not ACC to me is that this is involving SMU.
No, I got it.
Okay.
Like SMU's in. Like it feels right. I know it. Like geographically, it doesn't make sense, but as a team, they're in.
Spiritually.
Yeah, there's a spiritual aspect to this. Like, they got a Mustang. They got the blue and the red. They have. I mean,
Yeah. They still feel a little we have Miami at home to me.
that's what I'm saying. It's kind of like Miami light. And then
Yeah.
if you look at the ACC, you have like other light versions of other schools. You have so much North Carolina.
That's true.
I mean, it's just like,
we got
oh yeah,
North Carolina heavy, we got North Carolina ice, we got North Carolina light, we got North Carolina crisp.
yeah. I mean,
On the plus side, folks, they put the Xfinity race at night, the Martinsville race, so we don't have to
Tell-
worry about the games
tell-
going through this.
They
Tell-
got lights
tell
at
me-
Martinsville? Huh.
Tell me SMU and BC is not like a long time ACC rivalry. Tell me that. Like,
I'm not there yet, man.
yeah, okay.
No.
I'm not there.
I mean,
yet.
they did play in that Fenway Bowl.
They did do that.
How do you guys, as Pitt fans, feel about NC State?
I have no feelings about NC State.
Football wise, we've never played them.
Uh,
I
Really?
think
Not never.
not never,
but
but
rarely, because
yeah.
we played them. They came to Heinz Field once when I was in school. Like I've seen NC State play. Because I sat down once before the ACC expanded and was like, which teams have I had not seen? And the list was quite short. And there's no, they were in the Atlantic, and so
Yeah.
like we basically never played them, and I have no real opinions. Arthur is right. Their basketball team was annoying as fuck in the Jamie Dixon ACC years and continues to be annoying as fuck.
I mean, I haven't noticed the basketball team being annoying since Jamie Dixon stopped coaching Pitt.
Yeah.
For reasons. The stat here in terms of how often they've played is that Pitt has not been to NC State since they joined the ACC.
Yes.
The last time Pitt played a game in Raleigh was 2009. So
I'll say the last game they won was a Tangerine Bowl in 2001.
they've played, I think, 11 times total. Like throughout the entire course of history. The first meeting was in 1952. So this is just because of the way that the conference was set up until very recently. Even though they were in the same conference, they pretty much never played. So yeah, this is not a game that people care about at all.
Nope.
Okay.
Outside of, it does count as a conference win. Pitt, if they win this, they would be bowl eligible, right? Which is, hey, maybe I'll have to make another video about Pitt being bowl eligible. But yeah, outside of that, there's really very little juice here.
I think actually the Pitt NC State game, because I'm pretty sure I've seen NC State in person. That was in 2017, so I would have graduated. I think that might have been the game where they gave away the James Conner bobbleheads.
Okay.
Yeah. These are my thoughts about NC State. Thank you for coming to my TED Talk.
Okay. We got BYU at Iowa State, 2:30 on Fox for sort of a top tier of the Big 12. BYU coming off their big win over Utah, 24-21. People were complaining about people rushing the field for that win. Man, it's a rivalry game. Fuck it. They hate each other.
Yeah, let the kids have fun. It's fine.
Man, it's the holy war. Come on.
Hey, Texas Tech can't throw tortillas anymore.
Yeah, again, let the kids have fun. It's fine.
Yeah, fuck that.
So long as they're not launching themselves onto the field at the speed of light like happened at Virginia, it's fine.
And then we have Penn handing out toast to people to throw on the field.
Yep.
I don't understand. Like, they've had to have so much time with the tortillas that, like hockey teams, people throw stuff on the ice. They clean it up. Like, I mean, there has to be a way to pick up the tortillas.
Get a toast Zamboni.
A tortilla. Is there like a
like a gopher vacuum? But
you get the tortilla attachment for the toast Zamboni.
Yes.
Yeah.
Hang on, I gotta go pick up the tortillas.
Boom, 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 boom.
Illinois at Washington, 2:30 Big Ten Network. Maybe as an off-season project, we need to make trophies for the rest of these Big Ten games to make them feel more real. Because Illinois at Washington does not feel like a real game yet.
This is like some fuck-ass bowl game.
Yeah.
So here's what I propose for our off-season project. Pickrell and I will go down to Everett, Pennsylvania, and we will go to the large indoor flea market called Hokey G's.
Okay.
And we will source trophies only there.
Okay.
I did not know about this, but I'm down.
Okay.
If we do not find enough sufficient trophy material there, we could also go to Lancaster County and go to the Green Dragon.
Perfect.
Yeah, you're gonna go find knickknacks for all the new Big Ten teams.
For every grandma shelf.
Yes, that's
Yes.
it. There has to be. They have to play for some old whatever thing that they discovered when they played in the 1920s.
I got you a doohickey.
Mm-hmm. We're gonna go
Okay.
back in time.
And a whatnot.
Mm-hmm.
You want thingamabobs? I've got 20. But who cares?
I mean, like, this would be great.
No
like,
big
you can
deal.
play
I want more.
I mean, somebody could play for that weird knickknack drawer that your grandma has on the end table that has those strawberry hard candies in them.
Mm-hmm.
What's
The
that?
battle
You
for-
mean you wanted a velvet dartboard with Billy Graham on it? No problem.
the battle for the tin full of those little hard strawberry candies.
That's right.
Do those
Probably-
have a name?
I don't know.
Strawberry.
Does Brock still make them?
I think so.
I think they just like spring fully formed from the earth.
candy.
Like whenever you
It's
turn
like,
70,
yeah.
all of a sudden your bag is full of
I
those
type in
things that look
strawberry
like
candies
M&Ms but taste
grandma.
like mint.
It
Yeah,
just says
I can get a pound of them on Amazon for $9.
they're
How many of
sometimes
them?
described as strawberry bonbons.
okay.
I want to see them like try to run some sort of ad campaign or something to try to rebrand as like a young person's candy.
The hip cool strawberry candy.
Yeah.
I mean, I do like the grandma candy.
If
That's
would you
because
make
one day
Werther's
you will
original?
be a future grandma and
Okay,
you need
hey, I will
like-
not have you slander Werther's originals. I like
I
Werther's.
also like Werther's original.
we didn't slander them. We
We
just
didn't
said
sign it,
they
but we
were
got to
old
make it
people
hip and
candy.
cool.
I
Let
just
me get
typed
my
in old-
thesaurus out here.
I just typed
I
in
always
old
assumed
candy.
that was what they used to pour on that dude's head in Game of Thrones. They just melted down a bunch of Werther's originals.
Crown for king.
I mean, like brand new Werther's original.
They're extreme.
Extreme. Werther's extreme.
We'll do 90s and 2000s advertising.
Somebody does like a kickflip or something on a skateboard. It's like, whoa, it's time for my Werther's break.
What if we
Five
did-
Gum doesn't have shit on Werther's original.
That's right. This is your mouth on Werther's extreme.
Warheads, lame. Get the Werther's original.
take all of
Mountain
this
Dew.
energy, take all of this
Mountain-
energy, and put it into the Werther's original bowl.
That's right.
I'm trying to find other old lady candies.
Yes, the stickiest bowl.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, sour lemon drops. I loved those.
You know, there used to be lemon Jolly Ranchers, and I still think about them because they were so good.
Oh, that's the one. Butterscotch candies.
Oh yeah.
I
Don't be
I
hating on
love
butterscotch.
lemon heads, but I also can't have them because of the mild PTSD I got from the Zorro movie.
Oh, yes,
We
right.
had one of them in a cup holder, and we were sitting in the back of the theater, and this was like the old style theaters that were just slightly raked.
Yeah.
And Antonio Banderas came out and did like the zoop 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 Z thing at the beginning of the movie, right before they started the opening credits. And my friends and I did it, and we whacked the lemon heads, which then slowly rolled to the front of the theater, making the loudest sound you can imagine for what was an unfathomably long amount of time. It sucked. Friend of the show, Becca, this is a specific call out to you.
Hi, Becca.
FAU at Navy, 3:30 p.m. CBS Sports Network. Ba, ba,
Ba,
ba,
ba, ba, ba, ba, ba, ba.
That should be an interesting one.
Navy is probably a better team than FAU, but I'm
Yeah.
willing to watch that. The South's oldest rivalry, not the Deep South's oldest rivalry.
Correct.
That was Furman and Wofford, and Wofford won last week.
The Deep South's oldest rivalry is Auburn, Georgia.
Urban Wofford's called something else.
What?
Yeah. The Deep South's oldest rivalry is Auburn, Georgia.
No, wait, this is also called the Deep South's oldest rivalry.
Oh, there are two
Oh my God!
dueling rivalries. Hello, Podcat.
The actual rivalry is the rivalry between the rivalries.
Mm.
We need to make a Wikipedia page that is just the Deep South's oldest rivalry, and it just has this is the rivalry between these two rivalries.
Apparently, the Deep South's oldest rivalry is older than the South's oldest rivalry
Yeah.
by 245 days.
1889 compared to 1892 for Georgia Auburn.
So yes,
Huh.
the first football meeting was 1892 for North Carolina and Virginia. They played 129 times. This will be the 130th. North Carolina leads the series 66, 59, and 4. I think they will add another to their. I think that Virginia will add another notch to their belt on this one.
Yeah. Yeah.
I don't think they're going to get lucky, or I don't think they're going to play like they did against Cal.
There is a possibility of beating that ass.
I mean, Virginia's good. So I would say that there is perhaps even a likelihood of beating that ass.
How about Michigan at Michigan State for the Paul Bunyan Trophy, 6:30 p.m. NBC.
Still mad about this trophy. Just give an ox.
Yeah.
This series isn't as bad as Bedlam, but Michigan does lead this series 74-38-5.
And
Yeah.
I feel like that is just that's likely to continue in this game, I think.
Yep. Line go up, probably.
Texas A&M at LSU, they call this a rivalry. Wikipedia
Sure.
does.
You can call
Sure.
anything a rivalry. Teal LSU, also a rivalry.
It was the fourth like the forced rivalry in place of Texas for Texas A&M. So maybe that's why Wikipedia did it. It was like they forced this one.
Yeah, I mean,
Stop
it's just,
trying to make it happen.
yeah.
They
I
were
mean,
trying.
the thing for me is that LSU is actually what Penn State wishes it was, and they are like legitimately unrivaled. LSU is just out here hating everybody, and everybody hates them back.
But they'll have a good time at the tailgate.
Yeah.
Yes.
LSU, though, compared to Penn State, even though they might not have like true arch rivals, they have a lot of series where there's a lot of history
Yes.
and back
Yeah.
and forth. Like
Yes.
LSU, Alabama, right? Alabama fans are not going to say like, "Oh, that's our rival," and like LSU fans might not identify Alabama publicly as a rival, but LSU has a bunch of games like that they play every year.
Yeah.
Or that they played every year until they messed up the schedules last year, that Penn State doesn't have anything on that level.
LSU has a bunch of significant other rivalries.
My favorite Limp Bizkit album.
Yeah. Every LSU rivalry is the
But-
secret third rivalry. They're all that.
Basically, like, like Ole Miss and LSU in the heyday were like the 50s and 60s.
Yeah.
But then like the LSU moved on, and they moved on to another SEC school and developed a rivalry there. And then they moved on to another one. Now they have a rivalry with Alabama, and then they had to have a forced rivalry with A&M. LSU. They
LSU gets around. It's fine.
they do get around. They do.
They just keep getting stuck in various get-along shirts.
Yes. LSU gets themselves in a lot of situationships in the SEC. Like Arkansas is like the one that's just like, hey, come on now, we got a trophy. It's like, I don't want to see you, Arkansas.
LSU's got to remain wild and free. You can't tie
I
them down.
know. Like Arkansas, what about this 200-pound golden boot? You can have it. I mean, and then
gonna
they
need
take
to-
it. They don't even care about
LSU's
it.
like, I'm going to need to see a paternity test before I'm paying for that.
I'm sorry.
LSU is living the van life, and they don't have space for the boot.
Like LSU's like them in Florida, just like that. It's a rivalry, but it's just
Holy
like there's
shit. Can you imagine living in a van with Brian Kelly? Oh my God.
Tiny Van Life with Brian Kelly.
Imagine the Instagram for that.
Can you
drove
Tiny
my
Van Life?
Chevy to the levee with Brian Kelly.
Can you Tiny Van Life without having an Instagram?
No.
No.
Okay. Or TikTok or something? Yeah.
No.
I'm sure they take the van.
We need to issue a retraction.
No.
Uh-oh.
Vanderbilt-
What'd we do?
Vanderbilt did rush the field after the win at LSU.
Oh, yes, they did,
But-
but they did the Clemson slow rush, and so the SEC did not fine them for it.
Mhm.
It was a gentlemanly field storming.
As I would expect nothing less from Vanderbilt.
Good day, sir. We will storm the field eventually.
Huzzah. Merriment ensues.
Cheers. Cheerio.
Clink.
Clink.
Prithee, might we go yonder?
Jordan, you're muted. Or
Did he
something.
freeze?
Something has occurred to your
It looked
audio.
like Jordan froze. Like he wanted to say something, but he didn't.
Never mind.
He
I pushed
froze.
this button. I keep muting it to cough, but this is
Ah.
my old mic, and this button is like getting flimsy. Anyways,
Ah.
No, don't do that. Ah!
cough.
Did podcast just chomp you?
Uh-oh.
I don't know. I don't know what has occurred. Beth is now walking away.
Ladies and gentlemen, we have live things here. A cat apparently. Uh-oh, the cat's very close to the camera.
the cat.
Oh, cat's on death now.
The sixth man of the podcast is acting up.
What was he doing?
He was trying to knock over my monitor.
Oh, that's not good. At first, I thought he might have chomped you.
No, he
Okay.
was like he had his paws up on on my monitor, and I have a nice Mac Studio display.
Yes.
And he started rubbing himself on the wall and pushing the monitor forward,
Buddy, no.
into my microphone. It was not good. He's been moved, grounded.
Right to jail.
South Florida at Memphis, a great game, 11 a.m. ESPN2. This is just a great G5 game. I heard from someone who is near ESPN to know this,
Sure.
that this was going to be game day if Memphis hadn't lost to UAB. But
What could have been?
so that's unfortunate. Still going to be a great game though. Memphis coming off a weird loss to UAB.
Yep.
In South Florida, just beating that ass like they have been all season. I'm going to skip around a little bit. If you have one on here that you want to talk about, jump back. Syracuse at Georgia Tech.
You want to see a dead body?
Yeah,
I just feel like Syracuse is a mash unit.
They really are.
They're down to their third center. The backup quarterback,
second and third string center.
I mean,
there were
there's
a lot. They are not having a good time.
I don't I still think Fran Brown is a great coach, but I just feel like in the day of the transfer portal, there's teams that are not deep.
No,
they don't have the depth, and Syracuse is one of those. Their top line, great, but then if they start suffering injuries, I mean, you're kind of just uh-oh.
Yeah, no, they just have really shitty luck, and it sucks because they were a lot of fun with their starting quarterback, and it's just this season is just not a going concern anymore, unfortunately. But hopefully he gets better, and we'll see him next year.
I do think that this could end up working out for Syracuse. Because this cycle, it appears that it's going to be a really active one in terms of coaching changes. We're already at, I don't know how many coaches fired, and
it's 9.
I does not feel like we're done yet.
And right, but Arthur's right, because nobody's going to be making eyes at Fran Brown.
Yeah. If Syracuse had a second, really good season in a row, I think maybe things are a little bit different. And, ultimately, if you are a school like Syracuse, right, where you're probably not the biggest, I mean, you're a power conference school, but you're not the biggest. There are definitely teams, if you have a really good coach, that are going to want to hire him away. And so if you want to be good, and that's going to come with a price of, you may lose your head coach, but this year just feels like a specifically poor year to be good. There are going to be more coaches hired this year than a lot of years.
I think this is probably good for Syracuse long term.
Yeah,
because they'll get to keep him. If he has a down year this year due to all the injuries, they'll likely get to keep him, and then a bunch of the openings to be filled, and they'll get to hang on to him longer, and hopefully they'll stay healthy next year.
Yeah. Speaking of MASH units, Beth,
I don't want to talk about it.
Yeah, TCU at West Virginia. What coordinator are you on?
The last one.
Out of how many?
Then there's a walk on
7.
Whew.
So we're down to the last one. We're down to our last running back. It's great. It's fine. Yes, Arthur.
This seems fun.
Jordan, you skipped the game right above TCU.
I'm coming back to it. I was just trying to check it together.
Just making sure.
No, he wanted to torture me first before he takes his lumps, and I appreciate that.
Yeah, Texas and Mississippi State. Fuck this game.
Will I be at that game? Yeah. Am I happy about it? No.
Texas and Mississippi State. Fuck this. I don't want anything to do with this. 3:15 on SEC Network. It's a bad time too.
Mississippi State hasn't won an SEC game
in a
while. They're due.
Okay.
Starkville's a really funny place to play. It's a great time. You should go.
Yeah, has Texas ever heard a washing machine full of pennies before? Because they're going to.
At least it's not at night. 3:15 is a much more less cursed hour.
Okay.
Did I ever tell you that the very first game that Puddles ever wore his hearing aids to was a Mississippi State game in Starkville, and he wouldn't wear his hearing aids for a while after that because he thought that was just the sound hearing aids made? Anyway, everyone should go to Starkville. Sorry, Dad.
Good luck, Arch Manning.
Stanford at Miami. Surely Stanford has the juice 2 weeks in a row.
Oh,
Yeah.
sure.
They'll bring it with them all the way across country to Miami.
I believe.
ULM at Southern Miss.
TPD breaking news. Stanford stopped in the airport for the juice.
ULM Monroe at Southern Miss. Commish, you versus your sister. Have you shit talked her yet?
No.
Gotta.
Oh,
No. I'm not. No.
oh, what a sad no. Oh, Mish.
I haven't even. Normally, they just we would do some back and forth, but yeah, nothing yet.
You don't believe.
I
You don't
just
believe.
I believe in ULM.
I believe.
I
in ULM.
believe in ULM.
I mean, the week did start off pretty good. La Tech just lost, so that's good.
We're on our way to a
maybe
Commish weekend.
maybe that's a sign. Maybe that's a sign.
UCLA, Indiana. Is UCLA the Widowmaker? No.
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 It's
Is Nico okay?
let's see here. He was hurt. He got hurt during the last game.
Didn't he get like carted off?
Yes, he
Ooh.
did.
It says injury update. Let me click here. There'll be an ad that said like there was an MRI late Monday.
Okay.
Looks like an ankle injury.
Okay.
So
maybe.
there's treatment rehabbing. I don't. So nothing clear as of this moment. So I don't know if he's gonna play.
Boise State at Nevada, 9 p.m. CBS on Friday night. Do you know when
You gotta
the
stop reminding Boise State people.
no, fuck it. You know when the last time what happened the last time
Stop.
he was played on a Friday night?
Stop.
It was 2010.
Stop doing this.
Why?
Stop doing this to Boise fans. Let it go. Are you
They
like a
haven't.
secret Wolfpack fan? You're
I
all,
mean,
you're
I
all,
like seeing underdogs win,
okay.
and Nevada's the underdog here.
I mean,
And Pickerel
Oh,
and
yeah,
I like
big-
making abu noises.
We do.
I do like making out, but I mean,
So why do you think I'm purposefully antagonizing Boise fans?
yes,
Okay, I am. That's true.
yeah, you are. It's just like you are. I was like, yes, like let it go, man.
Noted shit stirrer stirs
Yeah.
shit more at 6.
Yes, there you go.
Cool. And you know who has the best economy in the
Oh my god.
We're never going to the Ireland game. They're gonna come get us.
I will go
I'm
and
gonna-
I
I'm
will
gonna
deny
cut
any association with Jordan specifically.
Let's see here. Other games that might be of interest. The Wisconsin-Oregon game. Commish, you have some news. You have some
I
information
think
about
Arthur
this.
threw this in here.
Okay, Arthur.
Yeah,
Yeah, so I saw people talking about a couple deals that Wisconsin has based on team
Yes.
performance.
Remember the Culver
These
trade,
are always
right?
these are always fun when they go wrong. Like if you remember the Pistons
yeah.
when they
Was
had
it
that
Wingstop?
Wingstop where they
Yeah.
because the thing is when a company like a restaurant, a brand signs this deal, included in the deal is promotion. So it doesn't matter if your team is really bad and not hitting the deal.
Yeah.
You still have to promote it, right?
Yep.
Like you'll have like promoted tweets. So they have one with Culver's where if they score in the third quarter, I think just any score.
And he
They
scored
just
in the
have to
third
score
quarter.
1 point in the third quarter. They get free cheese curds
Yeah.
for Wisconsin fans.
Hell yeah.
They have not hit that since September 20th.
Oh no.
That's
But
the
again,
problem.
they still have to keep promoting it. They
That's right.
just haven't hit it.
A month
Um,
without free cheese curds for Badger fans. That's
They
rough.
they also have a deal with Hy-Vee, which is like a grocery store and like gas station.
Yes.
Where based on hitting certain points thresholds, you get cents off your gas fill up.
Yeah,
But it
there's-
starts at 28.
Oh, that they haven't hit 28 in ever.
They've hit 28 once. So they've played 7 games and only once have they actually gotten a gas discount for their fans.
Well,
But they have to keep promoting
they
it.
can keep trying.
Also, remember when Brian Ferentz had to average 25 points per game to save his job?
Yes.
Wisconsin, through 4 conference games, has not scored 25 points combined.
Oh no.
And
Oh,
they haven't fired him yet.
I think this is his last game because they got a bye week after.
If you guys want to talk about a 1 versus 2 game, a legitimately great game, North Dakota State goes to South Dakota State. This is going to be 7 p.m. on ESPNU.
Yes.
It's very good.
It's very good. North Dakota State has been blowing out everyone. They have been very unstoppable this year on their usual bullshit. South Dakota State has looked more mortal, but this game is always extremely wacky. It is in Brookings. It's outdoors, but during a nice time of year. So we don't have to worry about blowing snowdrifts like sometimes you have to worry about in Brookings. And listeners, this is just one that's going to be very good. This is not sickos. This is just, hey, you should watch this at the 7 p.m. And I know there's lots of other stuff on.
Yeah, this is good football. Go watch it.
There's not much at 7 p.m., honestly. There's only a couple of games late, but this one's at 7 p.m. It's on ESPNU. If you got the quad box going, drop it on.
Well, here's your quad box for the late afternoon. Here we go. North Dakota State, South Dakota State. I'm going to give you Michigan at Michigan State because it's in East Lansing. It could get weird. Colorado State at Wyoming. And then I don't want you to watch Wisconsin at Oregon. Probably A&M, LSU for something a little more mainstream. Here's your quad box. It's a great quad box. Another big game for the Anchor Bone Classic between number 18 Grand Valley State and number 1 Ferris State in D2. Ferris State has also been killing everyone they've played.
Pretty much.
And gave Montana State hell.
I will say... Oh, that was last year, by the way. It was Montana, I think. But I will say this, that Grand Valley State lost last week to Saginaw Valley State. So this lost a little bit of the luster of the game. But the Anchor Bone is nuts. I love the stadium, Ferris State Stadium. I love Grand Valley State Stadium. Lubbers Field.
Didn't know
because they're the Lakers and it's like Lubbers.
Oh, that's fun.
They're landlubbers. No, it's named after something.
Oh,
I wish it. The landlubbers. No, it's a great stadium. Ferris State Stadium is great too. It's a great D2 classic. Like this is the one D2 game, essentially it's kind of like must see for me every year, and I love that we get the FCS version of it and the D2 version of it in the same week.
In Ivy play on Friday night, Columbia is at Dartmouth. Go Green. Cornell leads Division I with the most quarterback punts. Kamish asked me this week to find out which quarterbacks have punted the most. In D1, it is Oregon State's Malik Murphy. He's punted 4 times this year.
Yeah.
Twice in 2 games.
Yeah, so Cornell has the Division I lead in punts as a team. They have 5. That one quarterback has 3 and the other quarterback has 2. So if you're looking for quick kicks, watch Cornell.
We have some actual Big Sky action on ESPN2, Montana at Sacramento State. They've been talking a lot of shit. Sorry, let me change that. Sacramento State's been talking a lot of shit.
The Sac State's president has called them the Montana Pandas.
Yeah. It's back to this like JV thing we keep going with.
That president is kind
of... I don't know. Maybe stop. Yeah.
Big for his britches.
Yeah, you are writing some checks that your ass is not going to be able to cash, my guy.
It has to be cashed by the asses of others too, which is worse.
Yeah, that's
right, podcast.
Yeah.
Other games of interest: Northern Arizona at Idaho State. Hey, Portland State at Idaho. If you've listened this far into the episode, Kamish, where will you be on Saturday?
I will be at this game, Portland State at Idaho. Also,
do you want me to do a Sickos on site logo graphic for you?
We could discuss it. You could just drop it once I arrive there.
Okay.
in Spokane on Friday. But yeah, just it's supposed to be rainy the entire weekend, like 50s and rain. Toledo and Washington State play essentially at the same time, and they're 8 miles apart. I was trying to see if I could do a double dip for that. It may be difficult to do that, but I'm just glad that I will be in the Kibby Dome watching this one. Also, I will be meeting up with Big Sky Bridget there in Spokane to go down to this game. I plan to make a trip to Cheney just to check out the Red Field in person, which is it's really close to the Spokane airport, honestly, from what I can tell.
Oh, cool.
And yeah, I'm looking forward to it. This is kind of like the last Big Sky Dome that I gotta go to, and then I'll be working my way to some more FCS domes next year.
The Missouri Valley Domes.
Yeah, the Missouri Valley domes. You got the Uni Dome, Dakota Dome, the Alara Center, the Fargo Dome. I mean, I got some stuff. I got some domes to get to. So that's I'm excited for the Kibby Dome. They're it's kind of the one to do this, but I'm just not looking forward to the rain and the weather, and it's gonna be a lot of flying. So
that means you assholes are stuck with me all weekend on the Twitter account, by the way.
No, I'll probably be active, but it's just like I'm not gonna be like fully like
that means you got me, guys.
You're gonna be angering. Well, at least Boise State plays.
Hey,
on
the
Friday,
babysitter's here. We get to have the good snacks.
Mm-hmm. We need to have the good discussions on the Twitter account.
Yeah,
you're gonna drink Hawaiian punch without cutting it with water first.
Jordan will just be watching the mainstream games again and not watch Ball State.
That's what I do.
That's what you do. You just start tweeting about Texas.
I will yell at him if I catch him tweeting about Texas. No, bad Jordan.
Bobby Moe at St. Francis. Bobby Moe is 1-6. St. Francis is 0-6, but it is homecoming in Loretto.
Party in Loretto.
Beth,
homecoming party in Loretto.
If they win, Beth, you gotta drive through to make sure that it isn't a crater.
Absolutely. No problem.
Incarnate Word at UTRGV. UTRGV has never lost at home. Incarnate Word is on a 3-game slide, maybe more.
They haven't won a conference game yet this year.
Yeah. And UTRGV has been receiving votes in the FCS poll in their first year.
Hell yeah. Are they eligible for the postseason?
Great question. I don't know.
Southland is probably going to be maybe a 1 or 2 bid league, depending on who wins the title, the conference. And I mean, they were already a D1 like school in basketball and other sports.
They are eligible for postseason play immediately.
Fantastic.
But they lost that crazy one to Lamar last week. But
I'm not trying to get too hype. I'm just saying if they are in the realm of receiving votes, not out of the realm of possibility.
True.
I saw an FCS mock bracket that had 2-bid Ivy League. That would fuck some shit up.
Oh yeah, this FCS bracket is going to be weird as hell.
And then, Maris, we need you to do Presbyterian a favor.
Sorry.
Drake needs to lose.
The Blue Hose got to go to Welcome Stadium. They need to pick up another win in a different area code.
On YouTube.
That's right, because that's where all Dayton games are. We broke that news. So the power of the bouncy castle in Poughkeepsie, we need you, Red Foxes, to help out the Blue Hose.
That's right. It's not just a bounce house; it's a bounce home.
That's right.
And then Monmouth, our beloved Hawks, are going to Hampton. Folks, that's what we got for today. Those are the games of Week 9 of college football. We will talk to you again on Tuesday, where we will discuss what happened.
Yeah.
Yeah.